All right, this is the next episode of True Wrestling Fan Discussions. Continue our Clash of the Champions review series. This is going to be WCW Clash of the Champions 31. I'm your host, Mike.
Frank, let's get into it, man. August 6th, 1995, Daytona Beach, Florida. Tony Schiavone, Bobby the Brain Heenan doing the commentary. This was I would say a mediocre card, a decent main event, and Hogan in the Dungeon of Doom. Need we say more? So let's just go ahead and kick it off. Opening match of the night was United States Champion Sting and Road Warrior Hawk versus Ming and Kurosawa. Yeah, need I say more? Match itself wasn't bad. Again, it's just you. It's weird seeing Hawk team with somebody that's not Animal,
Yeah.
and this match itself it was all right. It was nothing spectacular. Sting was holding Kurosawa in a modified version for the Doomsday device, kind of like he would look like he was setting him up almost for like a heart attack.
Oh, jeez.
And then Hawk with the flying clothesline and gets the pin, so the two of them get the victory. Now it's what happened after the match that was detrimental, especially to Hawk. Ming drags Sting out of the ring to leave it with Kurosawa and Hawk. He grabs Hawk's arm and pretty much snaps it back.
Damn it.
And Hawk was in a lot of pain. The trainer came out. Of course, Bobby Heenan throughout the whole night is like, "Oh man, yeah, he's on his way to the hospital. That arm is just dangling there. It's just dangling." So we got a little feud thing going here on between Hawk and Kurosawa. Interesting. Now, following that, they showed the match between Hulk Hogan and Kamala, where Sullivan, Zodiac, undercover, mind you. Shh, don't tell nobody.
No, we don't know that. Oh,
We don't know that yet, but Sullivan, Zodiac, and Shark all come out. Then eventually Sting and Savage show up to help Hogan. Why?
exactly.
Let the man get his
They
ass
just-
whooped.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys are just putting yourself in the line of fire for stuff that just does
Unnecessarily,
not
yeah.
pertain to you.
Yeah.
Sting, you got your own business going on.
Yeah.
Savage, you just got there and you're already in Hogan's deep shit. I mean, come on. But whatever. And of course, Tony Schiavone announcing later on that Hogan's going to enter the
It's
Dungeon
the
of
Dungeon
Doom
of Doom, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Where the hell was the Dungeon of Doom anyway?
backstage.
Yeah, I know. It's just, oh, God.
It looked like a science fiction B-rated
I
movie
don't
set
know. It's bad.
with a little bit of smoke. I don't know. Following that, Mean Gene Okerlund interviewed Colonel Rob Parker, Bunkhouse Buck, and Dirty Dick Slater. They would be in a match later on against Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry. Next match on the card was Alex Wright, Dust Wonder Kid versus Diamond Dallas Page. This match itself wasn't bad. Page on the outside, Wright jumped over the top rope, but kind of missed Page on the floor. That was the turning point to the match. He clearly missed the crossbody drop, just splat on the floor. Page picked up Wright, puts him in the ring, and just gets the pin. That's how it finished. No diamond cutter, no special move. Just I'm gonna ring in the ring and I'm gonna cover you. 1, 2, 3. Diamond Dallas Page gets the victory over Das Wonder Kid. Now, if you correct me if I'm wrong, he was still undefeated up until this point.
I don't remember.
If he was, this was not the way to do it. But even still, this is a kid that you're kind of building up.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the way to do it
No,
either.
I agree.
So, unfortunately, they just did not. After a couple of months with this kid, they just really didn't know what to do with him. They never moved him up. They never did anything with him except change his gimmick 100 times. So, and to make matters worse, you put him in a tag team with Disco Inferno and call them the Dancing Fools.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Following that, Mean Gene Okerlund interviewed Ric Flair and Arn Anderson, who were getting ready for the handicap match later on against Vader. Next match on the card for this night was for the television title. It was Paul Orndorff challenging the Ultimate Warrior. No, I'm just kidding. It's the Renegade. Their version of the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Not going to work for me.
Yeah.
And as soon as Renegade got to the ring, Orndorff just immediately attacked him. Orndorff, if you remember, lost the television title to Renegade. This is a return bout. Now, what's funny is Renegade on the apron with the slingshot cross body drop, and that's how he gets the pin. So we're really not putting any effort into how we're winning these matches. We're just
No,
getting them over and done with,
pretty
so
much.
we can watch Hogan in the dungeon later. We just need a little extra airtime. What led to that pin was Orndorff wasting time with talking to the referee, allowing Renegade to clear the cobwebs, get himself situated, and and execute that move, and he successfully defended the television title. Wish list warrior, gotta love it. Following that, Mean Gene interviewed Vader, and as regards to his upcoming match, plus a video promo for Fall Brawl War Games that was coming up, and then a video package for the next match, which was Harlem Heat and Sherry versus Colonel Rob Parker, Bunkhouse Buck, and Dirty Dick Slater. So that's our next match. Now, if Harlem Heat win this match, they get a tag title shot against Buck and Slater. Why they just didn't put the tag titles up in this match, I don't know. That would have made it interesting. I mean, we've seen matches like this before where you put a six-man tag, but the tag titles have been on the line.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, during the beginning of the match to even try to get it started, Sherry had to be held back. Stevie Ray telling her, "We got this."
Right, because there's that whole romantic feud with the Colonel.
Oh man, and that's how of all the ways to end this match, that's how you ended it. I'll get to that in a minute. During the match, Tony Schiavone had announced that on September 4th is the debut of Monday Nitro,
Yep.
and a new announcer would be there as well. And the whole night, Bobby Heenan's all nervous, wondering who it's going to be. It was Mongo.
Yep.
You ain't got to worry, Bobby. Trust me. But it was just funny. He's getting all scared. You know, is it this one? Is it that one?
Well, they were saying he's an Emmy award-winning sports broadcaster, right? That's what they were saying, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right. Anyway, finally during the match, Robert Parker finally tags himself in after Booker T is pretty much down and out. But Booker T got the upper hand eventually. Harlem Heat with a double suplex, and then Sherry was tagged in. Now, you can't take anything away from Sherry. Remember, and they even said it during this match, she's a former women's world champion. Mm-hmm. She knows how to wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
She's not just a valet.
Yeah, absolutely.
This chick, she could whoop a man's ass in a ring, I have no doubt.
She was legit.
Now, she tried to splash off the top rope, but she missed. That's all right. She got up, jumped in Parker's arms, kissing him. He falls. Mm. Sherry gets the pin.
That's it.
Who's booking this crap? I have to say it. I was going to wait until we got to the 2000 pay-per-views. Well, we all know who was doing that.
It's WCW, so.
But, I mean, this is how you end that match. And for that, Harlem Heat gets a tag title shot. Now, after the match, she wasn't done with him. She chases Parker, but she's still kissing him. This is chaos.
Yeah, it's silly.
I think I know, I forget which event it was, but I do remember seeing a sign at a Nitro event goes, "Who's booking this crap?"
Yeah.
You've got to start wondering, how are we going to end this match? Is it going to be a Harlem Hangover? Nah, kiss and pin.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
What do you want to tell you, man?
It's a clash.
Yeah.
Any event, following that, Mean Gene Okerlund interviewed Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart, talking about entering the Dungeon of Doom. Told Jimmy that he's doing this alone, like Jimmy could do anything if he
didn't need help.
No. Of course, after the commercial break, after that, Mean Gene interviewed Tomas Diaz, the MDA National Goodwill Ambassador. Randy Savage came out talking to him. I thought that was a pretty good segment that they did. Nice. Yeah, I really liked it. And then for whatever reason, a video tribute package to Randy Savage.
The Macho Man, yeah.
You think you would have done that before he got signed on? Like, he's coming. Let's show you some. Well, I know they couldn't probably. They couldn't
show any of the footage. Yeah, from WWF.
But yeah, I just
I didn't get it. I didn't get it, but all right. Filler. I don't know.
So exactly. Now the next segment, the Master and Kevin Sullivan are in the dungeon.
Oh, no.
Hogan enters the dungeon.
Yes, he does. There's no
telling
Hulkamaniacs there.
Sullivan, "Bring me the giant." Be
I
careful
want the
what you wish
giant.
for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the better one.
Right, right,
What
right.
do you want for your birthday? I want his title.
You know that was good, but they're
It
still going
was
with the giant as the son
Andre's
of
son.
Andre the Giant, and oh, this is
Because he
so.
was talking about it, him and Jimmy. I slammed his father at WrestleMania. No, you didn't. You slammed Andre, yes, not
Right,
his
yeah.
father.
Yeah, it's bad. This is bad stuff, man.
It is. Now, what was more interesting is because what happened here, because Hogan makes reference to this later, that this has only been done once before. Giant rips the crucifix from his
Yes.
around his neck,
Mm-hmm.
which has only been done once before by
Mm-hmm.
Andre the Giant. And of course, he choked him out, and then
Mm-hmm.
Shark, Zodiac, and Kamala come in and proceed to beat Hogan down. They, this is where Vader comes in to help Hogan's aid.
Yeah, because this is Vader's starting his babyface turn.
Yeah, which is fine. Now I'm puzzled because we're going to get another interaction with these guys later. I'll get to that in a second. Now Sting and Savage then dragged Hogan out while Vader and the Giant stayed each other down.
Yeah.
That I did
No,
enjoy.
that was cool. Vader wasn't backing down either. Even though Bobby
No,
Heenan says, "Oh, I saw that Vader was scared." He's doing the heel thing.
yeah,
Vader wasn't.
exactly.
Vader wasn't scared at all.
That's a
Vader was
match I
not scared at
wanted
all.
to see.
'Cause he had
Unfortunately, we're not going to see it.
no, because he gets fired, but
Yeah,
because he was kind of part of the Dungeon and Doom for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah,
Random, they sent them on the mission, but then Vader was like, "Oh, I have my own power." It was something I'm paraphrasing. Vader had like his own. They were offering Vader power, but Vader has his own
you're
power.
probably telling it better.
Yeah, and whatever happened at Bash of the Beach with Hogan, I think that's what severed that.
That's what started it. Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole on the beach with Flair and Anderson.
yeah. So
So but that stare down was just classic.
that was good. It was good stuff.
It was. And then what's funny is right before the main event, as he's being introduced, Michael Buffer introduces Vader, says he's the #1 contender to the title, and I'm like, I thought we covered that, but apparently at this point
He's already
he
gotten
still
multiple
is.
title shots and lost.
Several, lost them all.
Yeah.
You know,
Because it didn't work for
no,
somebody.
no sell Hogan.
Yeah, didn't work for him. But
So
he's teetering on babyface right now.
yeah, he's at the border.
Yeah.
He's gonna get there.
Yeah.
I say this match kind of put him there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about the 1-on-2 handicap match. It's Vader versus Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Flair's pretty much saying, "I'm hiding behind Arn Anderson
Mm-hmm.
while he whoops you," and he's talking all his shit
Right.
while he stands behind the enforcer.
But I'm just watching this match. I'm like, I don't know how Vader's gonna win because every time he can get a pin, they're gonna break it up. The other guy's gonna jump in the ring and break the pin.
Unless you beat them both down simultaneously, it's
right.
pretty much the only way it's going to work.
Yeah, yeah.
And funny you should say that because that's exactly what he did. Vader a top rope splash on Flair, but Anderson broke up the pin, but that's fine because Vader gets right up, power bombs Arn Anderson and gets the pin on him.
Mm-hmm.
So Vader successfully beats the two of them.
He pulled it off.
Yep. And afterwards, they started the notion of breaking up Ric Flair and Arn Anderson because
Yes.
Flair's getting into Anderson's face.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Anderson, trying to walk away.
Yep.
Flair trying to walk away. They're pulling each other back. Of course, they did have the match. It wasn't really that good. Well, it was all right.
It was all right. It was all right.
But the dissension is in the ranks here between Anderson and Flair. Now,
And then
afterwards, what?
Hogan.
Of course. Mean Gene interviewed Hogan.
What the hell was he doing there?
And of course, Vader came out. Hogan wondering where is he coming from?
Right.
Dude, he just saved your
ass.
You're not gonna thank you.
Right.
You're
Vader,
part of the Hulkamaniacs.
Right. That's why Vader, kind of blew him off. He sort of.
Nah, he blew him off. He's pretty much.
What did he say? We'll team up one day or something like that. Something like that. But
we'll do something. But Hogan's declaring war.
Right. Yeah. He's talking about the
on
crucifix.
the Dungeon of Doom. Yeah, that it's only been taken. It's only been ripped off me one time prior.
Right. Because the thing is,
and stuff. Yeah.
The thing with this is that Vader's supposed to go into a fall brawl on Team Hogan. They shot vignettes. Yeah. They shot vignettes.
He's on the cover too.
Yeah. He was supposed to be part of the team and everything. But what happens is he gets fired. He gets into the backstage fight with Paul Orndorff. He gets into the backstage thing with Paul Orndorff, who was kind of like being an agent sort of at the time too,
Yeah.
kind of like wrestler and agent, and he gets fired. So we never get to see that, unfortunately. So that's what they were setting up. That's where all of this stuff was going.
Yeah, because
Luger
even
Luger
on
replaces him, right?
Nitro,
Luger
yeah,
ends up replacing him.
on Nitro through until Fall Brawl, Vader was in the promos despite the fact that he wasn't there anymore.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So.
But it would have been more. I would have been more interested to
Oh
see
yeah,
Vader on Hogan's team
yeah. I would have loved to have seen that.
instead of I can't trust this guy.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we would have heard that
Things
anyway.
happen.
But this whole Luger,
Right.
Sting, Savage drama,
Yeah. I don't know. It's a shame. It's a shame.
it is.
I mean, this clash was it was all right. Not the worst.
No,
You know.
we've done worse, but I mean, it was a good main event. Vader
Yeah,
overcoming
it was
the
good.
odds.
That was cool.
Hogan visiting Romper Room,
Hmm.
with all
Yeah.
the rest of them, and Hawk getting injured, and of course, Sister Sherry and Parker with
Mm.
this love triangle.
Yeah.
Who cares? Harlem Heat's got a title shot.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, that's our review. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. See you guys soon.
Take care.